It's Andre's daughter. My name is Lacey. Andre was my dad. He passed away in September 2025. And he built community. And that's what I want to do on my platforms. I want to build community. I want to find people who think like me, people who love people, people who want to serve, people who want to help in any way that they can. That's my people. That is my community. Authentic people. Not those that be pretending to help, those that really want to. Um, Man, today it's been a day. It's been a day. It's been a week. It's been a month. It's been, it's been one. So we finna hop right into it because I got a message today. I really want to talk about heart posture. I really want to get into heart posture because I had to check myself today. How often do you feel like, well, fuck them because they did this, or fuck them because they did that. I literally just a couple hours ago was on that type of timing, was, well, fuck them because da da da, well, fuck y'all because, and I had to sit and I really had to check myself and be like, you can only control you. I'm like, I don't even want to think like that, regardless of what anyone does to me. Not to say, you feel me, let nobody treat you bad or treat you like shit, but you move around. You don't even gotta, stoop to their level, essentially. I know, we don't like to go higher, but shit, you gotta go higher. You really do. You gotta go higher if you want to reach your next person. If you want to get to your next level and the person that you're supposed to be. You can't be you. How many times do you say, "Okay, Father, I give it to you. Okay, Father, it's yours. Okay, Father, I'm relinquishing all the pain and I'm giving it to you." How many times do we say that? I say that all the time. And then I sit here and then I still sit in the pain and I'll be like, well, fuck them because of this or da 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 da, not realizing I'm sitting in the pain. I can only control me. I can only do what I'm supposed to do. You can only control you. You can only do what you're supposed to do. If you know that you're not that type of person, don't let nobody make you that type of person. Yeah, you can think it. You can definitely think it. But once you think it, let it go. And you really got to give it all to him. It's hard to do. Believe me, it's hard to do. But it's necessary. It's absolutely necessary. In order to really thrive and strive in this world and be who you want to be and be who you're becoming, you got to give it all away. You have to give it all away. That hurt, that anger, that pain, that irritation, that everything. You got to give it all to him. Okay? How often do we seek vengeance? I know that's what I was just dealing with a couple hours ago. Literally, a couple hours ago. Same day, today. Same day today. How often do we seek vengeance though? Let's be real. Let's be honest. Sit there and think about it. How often do you seek vengeance? Okay, well, and you may not really necessarily act it out in maybe a spiteful way, but malicious intent is malicious intent. No matter how you cut the cake. And so, how often do we seek vengeance? How often do we want vengeance? How often do we want karma? And it's like, do we even really want to even think like that? I had to check myself. And you got to check yourself. And you got to be like, you know what? I don't even want to think like that. I had to keep it real with myself and be like, I don't even want to think like that. Now, what I do want, though, is humbleness. I pray people are humbled. But I'm still praying for you. I love you. You did me like this, but I love you. You did that, but I love you. I'm going to pray for you because I already gave it to him. You hear me? I already gave it up. So it's cool. I could pray for you. I could love you because it's not mine. It's not mine. And vengeance is not mine. Vengeance is of whose? The Father's. Hallelujah. Thank you. You know, my channel is not really about, preaching. This is just really, honestly, I just want to speak from experience on my channel and speaking to the woman who I'm becoming. I'm literally in real time becoming this woman. I told y'all it was a couple hours ago that I was feeling like I was feeling, and I had to check myself and then come on camera and check you too. No, I ain't checking you, but I'm telling you to check yourself. You know, we don't do it often enough. And also wanted to hit this point where, we don't apologize. So we get mad at somebody's actions, and then we'll sit there and we'll be like, well, you can't get mad at my reaction to your action. I'm sure we would like to believe that, wouldn't we? Because I sure do. I definitely do. Just a couple hours ago. You can't get mad. You can't get mad to my reaction to your action, nigga. You can't get mad. This is my reaction to what you did, and you don't have no control over my reaction to what you did. But guess what? I have control over my reaction. You have control over your actions. So you did what you did, but I'm going to move with grace. I'm going to move accordingly. I'm going to move how my Father wants me to, how my Father's telling me to. I'm going to move how I'm supposed to. I'm going to move like the woman that I want to be. I'm going to move like the woman that I want to be. I ain't there yet. I'm getting there. But I'm going to move how she would want to move. Right? I'm going to move how she would want to move. We always think that somebody can't get mad at our reaction, and although it is like manipulative in a way, you still have to check yourself, because you can only control you. So let me tell you what I did. Right, I was being reactive, and I started talking at the mouth, and that's another thing. You got to be slow to speak, and I know that, right? We know that, but I didn't do it. I was talking too much. I was talking way too much. You got to be slow to speak. And so, I sat with myself. I sat with that. And I was just like, when I stop fucking with you, that's on you. Whenever that is. That's whoever it may be. Your spouse, your parent, your siblings, your friends, whoever that may be. I'm going to move how I move, which is in grace. And you can move how you move. Well, however that is how you move. But because I moved in grace, I know that you can't even flip the script, you can't even flip the narrative, because I took it and I moved accordingly. I moved how I was supposed to. And I don't feel bad when I stop fucking with you. Right? And so that's what I had to tell myself. Like, when you give a reaction, an explosive reaction, you kind of start to feel bad. Right? Like kind of often we do. You start to feel bad when you give that explosive reaction, because it's like, fuck, like, well, I just said this, or I just did that too, and you feel me, I was wrong now, and you feel me? Whereas it's like, you move with grace, you're not even going to feel that way. You're going to be like, look, you handled it that way, but I went this way, and I handled it that way. And because I handled it this way, didn't disrespect you, didn't yell, didn't fuss, I didn't have an explosive reaction, I could be okay to say fuck you. In the most respectful, kindliest way. I could be okay to move around for real. And still love you and still pray for you. I don't mean fuck you for real. I mean, I can be okay to set that boundary and move on with my life. And I could be with whoever. So that's what I want. That's what I want everyone to do. I want and need you to work on your explosive reactions. We can only control us. We can only control us, ourselves. We cannot control nobody else. Whatever somebody else do, that's what they do. But how you respond, it is what matters. How you respond is what's going to be judged. They're going to have their own judgment. Vengeance is of him. Is of his. It's not of ours. You don't gotta worry about no karma or nothing like that. Go on about your life. Just go on about your life. Karma's inevitable. It's gonna happen. You do wrong, you gonna get wrong. You do good, you gonna get good. Karma is inevitable. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to wish nobody's karma. You don't have to be like, oh well, you don't got to do that. That's still an explosive reaction. You know what? Okay, cool. I see how you move like that. I see how you did that. I see how you move like that. I'm gonna move this way though. I'm not finna get mad with you. I'm not finna get rowdy with you. I'm not finna get up there with you. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. That's not me. That's not my character. That's not the woman that I want to be, or the man. That's not who I want to be. You're backpedaling and you're taking me back with you. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna move graciously, and I'm gonna move out your way. and that's fixing your heart posture. Honestly, I think it is. I can still love you, but I can still set up a boundary. I don't gotta disrespect you. I don't gotta yell with you. We don't gotta do none of that. You know, and understanding where you went wrong. Even if you're dead ass right in a situation, my mom always said there's a right way to do wrong. You could be dead ass right, but if you did your right wrong, then you still wrong. You still have some wrong in there. You know? So, yeah. We gotta work on that, y'all. We gotta work on that. I think that that's something to be worked on. I really do. I think it can only help fixing your heart posture, making sure that you have an open heart, even when you're upset, even when you want to be reactive. Have an open heart. It can only help. And then walk away. You know, I'm not saying walk away forever. I'm just saying walk away from the situation. And depending on the situation, walk away forever. But you can live with the fact that I did it graciously. I don't feel bad for anything that I did. You can't even flip the script and say I did something bad, okay? Because people like to do that too. So yeah, y'all. I did my makeup today. Hair looks a little crazy. I didn't do too much to it, but yeah, I got up early because I wanted to record this video. I wanted to talk to y'all. I wanted to chat with y'all. It's been. We go through to get through, and that's what I'm telling myself. Oh, and to go back to when I said I'm not the woman that I want to be. Sorry, let me fix my real posture. But to go back to when I said I'm not the woman that I want to be, I seen somebody say a way that I stop procrastinating is because I tell myself, well, future me will thank me. I started doing that. Future me will thank me. Okay, so, well, I'm going to do these dishes today because tomorrow me will thank me. Well, I'm going to do this homework early because future me will be like, ooh, I'm glad I did that homework early. I'm going to think about the woman that I want to be rather than the woman that I am. The woman that I'm becoming rather than the woman that I am. And I want everybody to do that. It's really been helping me, actually. It genuinely has. I'm like, I am trying to become something and someone that I've never been. I am an explosive reactor to my core. But that's not me. That's not who I want to be. That's not her in the future. That was her then. That's not even me now. I have my fuck ups. I'm learning. But that's not even me now. That was me then. And the woman who I'm becoming will thank me. My tomorrow me will thank me for not having that explosive reaction, for fixing my heart posture towards the people that have wronged me, towards the people that I feel have did me dirty, towards it will thank me. You got to give it up, baby. You got to give it up. We got to give it up. You got to give it to him. We say that too often. I give it to you, but then I'm still holding on to it. You cannot hold on to it. You got to give it up. And once I said that to myself, it was almost like, whoosh, like a relief came over me. I couldn't even cry. Genuinely, I couldn't even cry, y'all. I could not even cry. Literally, I couldn't cry. Once I said that to myself, and I was just like, I didn't give it to you. And I kept it 100. I'm like, I didn't give it to you. Go figure. Father, open my heart. Let me pray for these people. Whoever they may be. Whoever have wronged me. Whoever I'm feeling the way about. Let me pray for them. And then let me give it to you. That pain and that anger. It's yours now. It's not mine. And once I said that to myself, I said, it's not mine. Do y'all know how much better I feel? I said, oh, I'm finna get dressed. I got to make a video. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, y'all. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm Andre's daughter. My name is Lisi. My dad is Andre Sabbath. Passed away in September 2025. My daddy built community, y'all. My daddy had community. Okay? He had community, and that's what I want to do. With my channel, on my platform, that's what I want to do. I want to build community. Hello? With people like me, people who have compassion, people who have sympathy, are empathetic, people who love people, people who want to help, people who want to talk to people. That is my community, you know. And if you're a quiet person, you are also my community. But genuine people who have a lot of love in them, that is my community. And that is who I'm seeking. So if you're a part of my community, hey y'all.